So, I'm Kyle Kocks from Louisville, Kentucky. Born and raised. I started off going to a lot of different grade schools. Then went to St. X, graduated, and had to get out and go do something. So I went to Detroit and lived there for a little while, made some lamps. You know, got my artsy feel there, some 3D art. Worked for a glass blower. I was a friend for him for a little while. Just mostly production glass, just making plates and cups and whatnot. But good experience. Say you can work for a glass blower. And then I went to Cleveland, stayed there for a little while. And I came back home, decided that it was the place for me. I miss all my friends and where I grew up at. So I came back and started working again, being a grown man. And decided that I think I can sell some of those. I think I can dabble in some paint and see what's up. So let's see where I can take it.
So Kyle, so how does it feel to be an exhibitor for the first time in a gallery?
It's pretty exhilarating actually, because I've always just been trying to sell it through friends and whatnot and see what I can do, just what would fall into my lap. But now I feel like it's actually like at a business, somewhere where people will walk in and see it.
Exactly, man. I feel what you're saying, and it's kind of what we want to do at the Goombie Gallery. Try to get the artists who are like up and coming and really don't have no big fan base. Actually, want to give them a home where they can show their work.
And that's what it's about, man. Because at the end of the day, you got to find them when they're real young and up and coming. Because that's when they're most valuable. You knew them when they were nothing, and when they're big, it's what's up.
So what does your artwork mean to you, Kyle?
For me, it's an outlet, it's a hobby, it's my release. I work all day, so it's like what I do in my free time. I don't really get many chances to, express myself, and that's the way I do it.
So do you feel like your artwork stands out from other artists in Louisville?
That's just the obvious thing, that it's not of Churchill Downs or anything else that's just regular around here. I think past that, I try to do something new and different with my art every single day, just because otherwise you're not growing as an artist, and you're not being an artist to me if you're not growing.
Kyle, can you show us some of the stuff that you have up in there?
Yeah, of course.
Let's go inside.
I love his set design. I've been playing around with it. I'm not gonna lie, I've been playing around with it on like a piece of paper and see what I can do.
So you've been doing some new stuff lately?
I mean, I just like when I'm sitting at home, nothing special, nothing I've ever tried to sell.
You gotten much done recently?
Not for real. I've had a lot on my plate, but I'm thinking about quitting a job so that I can have painting as like a part-time job too.
I feel it.
Now that I have somewhere to sell stuff.
Yeah.
So Kyle, why don't you tell us, come over and tell us a little bit about your art.
Well, first off, everybody thinks I did this one because I'm a Leo, but I'm not a Leo. So I really just did that because I think a lion's a really impressive animal. First off, because everyone's intimidated by the male lion, but it's the female you need to be worried about.
Exactly.
Because they're the ones that'll get you in the end. Like the male doesn't even do that much hunting for real. The females go out and get all the food for him. So he's fierce in the way he looks.
Exactly.
And I think there's an intensity in that. And I try to draw from the eyes, because those are the windows to the soul. So like I try to make all the eyes of my pieces look sort of human, even if they're not. Sort of intense and kind of looking at you, no matter where you're at.
Yeah, it looks great, brother. I really like it. So tell me, what inspired this type of style? Like, I think it's kind of a pop style, but I'm sure you have your own idea of what your artwork is.
I'm just not a fan of pop art just because of Andy Warhol. I'm not an Andy Warhol fan by any means, but I sort of do it because it's like I did 3D art for so long that when I transitioned into painting, I like to show dimension and depth in my work through just basic colors, and I think there's a beauty in that.
So this style, yeah, I see what you're saying. This style kind of gives the illusion of three-dimensionality and,
Exactly.
and layers. Okay, that's what you're saying.
Because it's such a two-dimensional feel when you look at it. It's just shapes, and that's, to me, that's all drawing is. It's all sketching. It's shapes. It's shape recognition,
Exactly.
replication. So when I do this, I just like to break it down to its basic geometric shapes and try to project that, and so that you can see depth and dimension just through.
All right, excellent. You kind of gave us an idea of what inspired that piece. What about this piece right here? Can you tell the folks out there a little bit about this one?
Well, I like ladies. I like the ladies, and I don't know. I feel like everybody should have a beautiful woman on their wall. You know, I mean, it's just,
Yeah, definitely.
especially food. And the thing I love about these two is I like tried to make that one predominantly white and that one predominantly dark. So
Kind of gives it like a yin and yang.
yeah, it's got like a contrast to them. They're one and the same but completely different.
And what about this one? Is this some sort of a tribute? Well, actually, both of them actually. They're both.
Actually,
Ass.
it's sort of a mock on something. Like when I was in grade school, my teacher would always have me analyze stories and art and whatnot, and try to find the symbolism in it, why the artist did it.
Okay.
And it drove me crazy because, like, from my perspective, sometimes maybe the artist painted an owl just because he wanted to paint an owl.
Exactly.
Maybe he didn't have wisdom in mind when he painted that out. Maybe he just liked owls. So with this, I was just like, well, I like Johnny Cash and I really like Kurt Cobain. So I thought I'd do two. It is like a tribute because I really like those two artists. But at the same time, there's no symbolism to it. I just wanted to paint those two.
Very nice, very nice. Brother, we definitely feel honored that you're part of the gallery now. I think we got a nice future together and possibly exhibit a lot more of your work.
Me too, man.
You.